Have invaded London for tonight's Scotland-England match at Wembley. Hopes are high for a Scottish victory in the first all-enemy clash in more than 14 years. Mike Edwards is with them.
The traditional pre-Wembley meeting point has always been Trafalgar Square. Even after a 14-year absence, the Tartan Army still remembers the way.
I'm hoping Gordon Strachan pulls it together and gives us a wee result. I'm looking for a 1 or 2-1 to Scotland today.
You're probably too young to remember the previous games. Is this your first one?
It's my first England game, mate. I can't wait. We're going to beat them.
Full-time score?
I think Scotland will win 1-0 actually. And last time I was here was Euro 96 when Gascoigne scored and got it that day. Hopefully I get a repeat today.
What's your journey home going to be like?
Chaos, mate.
Chaos. Celebration. Total celebration.
One fan had a lucky escape after losing his ticket outside a London pub last night.
You wouldn't be able to replace a ticket via the SFA, so we're going to have to go and look for it. We chanced the last place I was there, and as it happened, mate went round and it was just lying on the ground outside the place we were in. So it's massive, massive relief.
How do you feel about that?
Just delighted it's not a wasted trip. First time we played England in 14 years. I thought for half an hour I wasn't going to go to the game, didn't know what I was going to do, so thankfully I'll be there tonight.
Scotland beat England at Wembley in 1977. The manager that day was Ali MacLeod. His lucky tracksuit will be making a Wembley return tonight.
My mum was having a clear out not that long ago and she found it in the back of the cupboard, and we are right into memorabilia, anything to do with Scotland, my husband and my son and I, so I just kind of acquired it.
And is it going to bring Scotland luck tonight?
Well, I hope so. We'll see.
How does it feel to be wearing it? Must be quite mixed feeling.
It makes me feel so proud. It's an original, nobody else has got one. It makes me miss him though. Think, he would love all this. Absolutely love it. Love it.
After the 1977 game, Scotland fans invaded the pitch and stole the goalposts and turf. The police are warning that such behaviour won't be tolerated tonight.
When there's 2 or more people acting in a disorderly manner, so for example drinking, urinating in the street, we're able to disperse them. Officers can tell them to leave the area and can walk them away from the area. It worked really well. We only had 2 arrests using those powers during the Champions League.
Well, I'm happy to say that some of my family members are here to enjoy the game. Sadly, I'm working, which is why I'm dressed like this and not like that. In the run-up to the Tartan Army invasion, the police and the local council said alcohol would be banned here in Trafalgar Square. Well, it would be a very brave or very busy policeman who would put that ban into force today. There was a low-key police presence at Trafalgar Square all day. The fans have been in good spirits in advance of the match. They'll be closely monitored during it and afterwards, in case the mood changes. Mike Edwards, STV News, London.
So with all roads leading to Wembley for the Tartan Army, it seems planes, trains and automobiles have all been commandeered for the exodus. And for many, boarding a Tartan Army supporters bus was the favoured method. It's a long journey though, and an early start. We sent Chris Harvey to join one group of fans coming down the road.
Airdrie, they said. The Tartan Army, they said. Wembley, the big game. No one mentioned 5 o'clock in the morning.
Absolutely superb company. One of the best clubs, Scotland clubs you'll ever meet.
2 coaches, 75 optimistic Scotland fans, and just 400 miles to go. 2 brief pit stops to refresh and relieve, and we were on our way again.
I'm very confident we'll stuff them. 3, 4, 6.
4 p.m, and we were finally here. Plenty of singing, no sleep till Scotland. A long day and a long night to come. But it'll be all worth that if Scotland can deliver for the Tartan Army. What was that song again? Chris Harvey, STV News, Wembley.
Chris has certainly got them in fine voice, Tyrone. You're going to be speaking to him shortly because, of course, no prizes for guessing what you're talking about tonight.
Yes, absolutely, Andy. With the big kick-off now, less than 2 hours away, we'll be reporting live from Wembley ahead of tonight's game. I'm afraid to say there was no pre-match boost from the under-21s who crashed 6-0 to England last night. I'm afraid we'll have those goals as well, Andrea.
OK, thank you very much. Now let's take a look at other stories across Scotland. The number of Scots in work is at its highest for more than 4 years, according to the latest Labour figures. Unemployment in Scotland also fell slightly between April and June to a level below the UK average. The figures have been welcomed, but Labour warn the jobs market is still tough and much of the work is temporary, part-time or 0 hours contracts. And an investigation into historic sexual abuse at a detention centre has opened after allegations were made by a man who claims he was raped every day for 4 months. John McCabe from East Kilbride, who spent time at Medhamsley Detention Centre in County Durham,